Assalamu alaikum guys, welcome back to another video. So in this video the topic we are going to discuss is shell scripting. So let's take a quick overlook like what is a shell scripting and why you need to learn shell scripting. But before continuing this video, make sure you guys subscribe my YouTube channel and hit the bell icon, and don't forget to like my video. So before continuing this video, we have one requirement, and requirement is that make sure you must familiar with the basic command of terminal. Like what I mean about basic commands, the basic commands are like ls commands, cd commands and exit commands, like the commands which we use in daily life in our terminal. And the second thing is that we are going to cover the basics of shell scripting only. Like this is not full advanced course. If you are a beginner and you want to know what is shell scripting and how shell scripting is work, also you want to know about the basics of shell scripting, so this video is for you. So let's start our video. So what is shell scripting? In easy word I will explain you. Like if you are new in programming and looking forward to automating your tasks of your system, then shell scripting will be help you. For example, if you are a developer and let's suppose you are a developer and you have lot of project or you need to interact with your terminal every time. So shell scripting is a tool which help you to automate your terminal tasks. So first of all, I will give you an example. So you can see I open my terminal. Now I am a developer, so I'll mostly work with website development projects, and I want to serve my project, like I want to turn my project server on. So for serving on project, manually if I type, I need to write commands like cd redirect into my project folder. Then for calling my server or making migrations, I need to run commands python main.py run server, make migrations, migrate, like lot of commands. And I want to also activate my salary. So if I do this work manually, it will be take a lot of time, like it will be take 1 to 2 minutes just in activating my servers. But shell scripting will help me to automate my work. Like if you can see, if I type this command webcook and hit enter, you can see it automatically redirect me to my project path. So my project path is into my main root folder. There is one folder by the name of do or die, and inside this there is one folder by the name of webcook. You can see I just simply write command webcook, it automatically redirect me. And also remember, webcook is not any type of software, or it's not available in Linux or any Ubuntu. I just make an alias, like you can say a short command of this webcook. So now I want to turn my servers on and make migration into my project, and I am into my project. Like if you want to see, if I type ls, you can see all the files of my project, like my toml files and sh files, servers files, database, everything is here. So I'm clearing my terminal. So now I want to make my project server on. Alright, so you can see I am into my server. Let's turn our servers on. So for this I will simply type local servers, like I will simply type local servers.sh. like this is my shell script file which I create first. So when I hit enter, you will see it automatically turns on my all servers. You can see I'm using tmax for session management, and you can see it is starting our local work. It is here, it will be starting my Django server. Here it will be starting my beat servers, salary servers. Like it automatically turn on the all of my servers. So manually if I do, I need to write some manual commands like run server, salary beat, and etc and etc. But for now it automatically turns on all of my server. And if I show you code which is inside my this sh file, for this I'll simply write cat local servers.sh, hit enter. You can see this is the all of the code which I write for turning my servers automatically on. So this is a basic example, and it will be help you a lot to understand why we need to learn shell scripting and what is the benefits of shell scripting and how it will be work. So let's continue our video. So our first question is, what is Linux shell? So basically shell is a provide an environment to user to execute command and interact with their kernel. So basically this is my shell. You can see I am opening this. So this is my shell. And what is this shell will be work? It shall help me, like you can see this shell is basically an environment which help me to execute my command and interact me with my kernel. So for interacting my commands and execution of our command and interacting with kernel, I need to use this shell. So this is shell, simple, and it's totally depend on your operating system, like which operating system you have. The same shell you can use. Like shell, every operating system has different type of shell. Like if you are in Windows, you can see you have PowerShell and command prompt by default, and in Mac OS you guys have ZSH, and in Linux you guys have Bash, ZSH, and TSH, KSH, SH, many more types of shells there. So, but the first thing is that which operating system will be required for the shell scripting. So basically, normally you can work with shell scripting in any operating system. Like there is no requirement. You can work with Linux. You can learn shell scripting with Mac OS, and you can also learn this with Windows. But by default, directly Windows can't support shell scripting. We need to use a tool which is WSL. You can use this tool in Windows and you can continue your shell scripting. But my recommendation are, if you are learning shell scripting, it's mean you are going to familiar with Linux types operating system. Like there are a lot of Linux distributions like Ubuntu, Fedora, Arch Linux. Like there are many things. So you it's not compulsory that you need to only use Linux, or you can only you only need to use Ubuntu or Linux. No, this is operating system independent. You can use any Linux operating system for your shell scripting. So my first recommendation will be always Linux, because you can see you can know mostly companies are using Linux as their servers. So for interacting with servers, you need to learn shell scripting. So Linux is first priority. So our video is going to very simple. We have some questions and we are going to answer these questions. So first of all, let's talk about the types of shell, like how many types of shells are available. So I'm also going to talking about Mac OS and Linux, because Windows has a little bit different shells, and Linux and Mac OS. Mac OS basically Unix based operating system, and Linux is a different type of operating system. Like these are Debian based. So these are not same, but these are very familiar with each other. So almost in Mac OS and in Linux we have almost same type of shells. So basically we have some type of shells. I'm going to write here. First of all, we have Bash. Second one we have SH. After that we have KSH and TSH. Then we have Fish and we have ZSH. So these type of the shells we normally have. So you can see normally Linux use Bash shell, and if you are Mac operating like Mac user, you can see in Mac we have ZSH shell. So these are the basically all these are same, like Bash and ZSH same, but ZSH is little bit more advanced, like a little bit more advanced than Bash. So this is little more advanced, but overall these are same. Like there is not much difference. You can work with Bash, you can work with SH, you can work with KSH, TSH, Fish, and ZSH as well also. So let's open your terminal. Make sure you guys subscribe my YouTube channel and like this video. So first of all, let's check our shell type. I open my terminal in Ubuntu. I am in Ubuntu, so I open my terminal. So at a time I'm into my root directory. If I type ls, you can see here we have all project, and if I type pwd command, you can see home/webcook. So I am into my main root directory. So first of all, let's check the type of your shell, like which type of shell you are using. So if I type echo $0, enter, you can see it will be print bash. So it's mean at a time I am using bash shell basically. So you can also type, if I type bash, you can see it will be this command is executing and it will be opening my bash terminal. So I'm already in my bash terminal, and then normally I use this bash terminal in my every project and for my daily routine work. It's super fast and enough for me. So I'm into my bash terminal, and you can also type this command for checking your terminal. So basically shell scripting is a set of commands to perform a specific task. Like you can write some commands, and these commands will help you to execute a specific task, nothing else. So this is shell scripting. So let's create your first basic let's write your first bash scripting program. So the extension we are going to use for our shell file basically .sh file. So let's create a .sh file and try to execute it. And the editor in this video we are going to use Vim. You can use any editor, like if you are using Genome text editor or you want to use Nano, you can use any editor. So we are learning shell scripting, we need to work with shell, like we will be manage every single thing with the help of this shell. So that's why I'll prefer to use Vim because I am too much familiar with Vim editor and it's pretty good. So that's why I will use this. So let's create your first script. But before, as I mentioned, you must familiar with the basic commands of Linux, like how to create folder, how to move on to the next folder, and after that how to create new file with the help of terminal. Like you must have a basic knowledge about all these commands. But if you are not familiar with these commands, so I'm going to tell you in this video, you can just watch out this. So if I type ls, it will be list all the folders and all the files present in my present directory. So you can see I have lot of folders, so I'm going to create a new folder. But instead of creating new folder, I have a folder by the name of YouTube. I want to redirect my terminal into YouTube, so I will use cd YouTube, hit enter. Now I'm into my YouTube folder. Here I'm going to create a new folder. So for creating folder, we will be using a command mkdir, make directory, and the name of my directory will be like I'm going to create folder by the name of basics of shell. So my folder has been created by the name of basics of shell, and also all the script file we are going to create, I will be give the links, download link of all these file in description. You can simply download all the files, so don't worry. So after that I'm going to redirect my terminal into this folder. So cd basics of shell, enter. Now I'm into my terminal. If I type ls, you can see still our file is like our folder is totally empty, so it's not displaying any result. So let's create our first file. So the extension we use for our shell scripting file basically sh. So let's create our first command. So I'm going to use touch. Touch command is used for creating new files in Linux. So I'm going to use touch, and let's give the name of your file. So I'm going to use 01 basic basic .sh. You can see .sh will be my extension of my file. Hit enter, it will be create a file by the name of 01 basic.sh. Now if I type ls, you can see here our file by the name of 01 basic.sh has been created. So in this directory basic of shells, this file has been created. So let's open this file in editor. So as I mentioned, I'm using Vim. You can work with any, you can use your by default text editor, notepad, or any code editor. Like you can use anything, it's not compulsory, but I prefer Vim because shell scripting is the name of interaction of yourself with your terminal. So when we are interacting with our terminal, so same thing I'm using editor of terminal. So it will be help you, helps me a lot to become more familiar with my terminal. So that's why I'm using Vim. So I will be simply typing, and if you don't know, Vim is by default installed in Linux operating systems. Like I am using Ubuntu, and it will be by default it will be automatically installed. But in the case if you have not installed a Vim editor into your operating system, you can type command sudo apt install Vim. So it will be install Vim into your computer operating system. But in my case, Vim is already open. I am going to write Vim, and after that I need to write my file name. So my file name is 01. So I will just type 01 and press tab. It will be auto complete my name, and when I hit enter, it will be opened into my Vim editor, and you can see our file has been opened. And just give me a second, I am going to a little bit zoom so you guys will be see more clearly everything. Okay, when we are writing our own script, for the first thing we need to do, add this a hash exclamation sign /bin/. Here you need to specify your terminal, like your shell, which shell you want to use for execution of your code. So since you are by default I am using bash, and the file I created by the name of 01 basic.sh. In this I want this file will be executed with the help of bash shell. So here I will be just simply type bash. No, it's done. Every time when we execute our command, it will be executed with this bash. So this command, like you can see, this line is compulsory. Every time when you need to create your shell file, you need to type this command, and this is compulsory. So after that, let's try out our first command. So firstly I will type echo, and here will be our string, and string I will be print hello world. And if you guys know, echo command will help you to give some outputs. As I say, make sure you guys have know about basic command of Ubuntu, Linux. But if you guys don't know about the basic command of Linux, I'll mention a video here. You can see on screen. I already make a video on basic commands of Ubuntu. You can watch out this video. After watching this video, you will be clear out. You will be understand about the basic commands of video. So I will recommend you, if you don't know about the basic commands of Ubuntu, make sure to check out this video. I'll give the link of this video on I button. You can also check out from here. So let's back onto our file. So you can see, first of all, I type bin/bash, and now I will type echo hello world. So make sure this will be in your string. And now after that, I want to exit from my terminal and save the file. So for saving, first of all, I will type escape button. After that, I will be type colon and WQ. So WQ will be help you to save my file and exit from my terminal. So when I type W key, you can see it automatically exit my from my Vim editor and also save my file. And if you want to check out the data, like the data which we write in our this sh file, you can also see it with cat command, cat vim cat 01 basic sh. Hit enter. You can see when I hit enter, you can see all the code which is in our this file. So you can use cat command for checking the data inside your file. So for this I'll use cat command, and you can see this data we have saved in our sh file. So for before executing this sh file, the shell file which we created, I want to give you a little bit know about the permissions. So you can run this run this shell file with we have a lot of methods, like 3 to 4 methods. So first of all will be, you need to type colon dot slash and give the name of your file. So in my case it will be 01 basic.sh, but still it will be not work. Like if I hit enter, it will be not work. You can see permission denied, and why it's giving permission denied and how to give the permission of this file, I'll cover everything. Just give me a minute. But after that, we have one more method. So other method is simply you can type bash. After writing bash, you can give the name of your file, bash 01 basic.sh. This time if I hit enter, it will be work. Like if I hit enter, you can see it print hello world. So it's mean our shell file is working fine. Here it is not work with this method. It is asking for permission denied, and because still we did not give it permission, and I will give permission. Just give me a minute. But with this method, it's working fine. Like if I type bash 01 basic.sh, it's working. So same thing, you can we have one more method. If I type pwd command, you can see you can check out your existing path. You can give full path. Like here I am just giving simple. You can give full path. Like if I type home, in home we have folder webco, here we have folder YouTube, and in folder we have a folder by the name of basic 0 shell, and in this folder we have a file by the name of 01 underscore it will be also, I think it will be also not working, basic root as such. You can see still it's giving permission denied. So by default it's giving permission denied, but it will be giving us output with this method. So there are the total 3 methods you can use for execution of your file. So this method is little bit lengthy and I am preferring you please don't use this. And this method is good one. Like if you want to execute your shell file without giving it permissions, then you can use this method. Like first of all type bash and after that just give the name of your file. And the third method is you can use this method. It's quite easy and it's totally depend on you, but there are requirements. If you want to use this method for execution of your shell file, you need to give it permission, otherwise it will be not work. So let's first of all check out the permission of our SL files. But before that I'm going to clear my terminal, and here if I type ls and hit enter, you can see it will be display all the files with their extension that are available, or you can say that are present in my this folder basics of shells. But if I type ls minus ltr and hit enter, you can see, oh sorry I'll make mistake, ls not la, ls minus ltr and hit enter, you can see it will display this file but with little bit more detail. You can see at a time we have present only one file, so that's why displaying only one line. And this is our file name 01 basic road as such, and it's true. This is some timing of it's like creating time, and this is user's name at all the stuffs. And you can see here this is the main thing we are going to check. For this you need to type ls minus ltr command. So you can see still it have only 2 permission, read and write permission. But in any operating system, like no matter if you are in Windows, Mac or Linux, we have 3 types of permissions: read, write and execution. So you can see our file, first file will be read, which will be stand for R. After that we have write permission, which will be for W, and after that we have the permission of execution. Spellings I don't know. You can see execute, 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 and for this we have by the name of X. So every file must have these 3 permissions: read, write and execute, and you can manage your folders, files according to these permissions. Like if you just want to give the user read permission, you can give it only read permission. If you want to also give it write permission, then you can use W for writing. But if you also want to give execute permission, you can use this X. So at a time our file, like the file we have basic road as such, has the permission of read and write, but still it did not have the permission of execution. That's why if I am typing in this way, like 01 colon basic dot sh, enter, and it's sorry I think I misspell anything, 01 basic dot sh, you can see still it did not have any permission. And if I am typing tab, like if I'm clicking tab key, it is not automatically executing because still it's not have permission. But when we will be assign permission, and then if I hit tab button, it will be auto completed, but still it's not completing. I need to manually type, and you can see it's giving permission denied only because it have read and write permission but not execution. So giving it execution, we will be use chmod command. Like chmod, this command will be used for giving execution access. Plus what permission we are going to give? Execution. So for execution we will be use X. So chmod plus X. After that you need to write the name of your file. So if I type 01 basic.sh, hit enter, and you can see our shell, our first script is run successfully. Now it will give the permission of execution to this file. So let's check it. ls minus, you can use up and down keys for checking, and you hit enter, and you can check out. Now we have the permission of execution. You can see this X, this. So now we have the permission of execution. Here you can see we have only read and write, but here now we have the add-on of execution. Now we have now this file have the permission of execution. And you can notice one thing, when this file only have the permission of read write, then its color is white. But now when we give the permission of execution as well also, now its color turn into green. So it will be indicate that this file has the permission of execution. So let's try to execute it. So I'm just going to type 0, and you can see this time I simply type 0 and press tab button, it auto complete this. But when we did not give it execution permission, it is not auto completing it. But now it auto complete is working fine with the tab button. Now if I hit enter, and you can see this time it's working fine and giving us accurate result. Like this time now you can also run take output by this, like bash 01, still it will be work. But if you are going to directly type like this, then it will be also work. Like now our file is executing done. So welcome, and so congrats to you guys, you have write your first script file. I know it have basic code, but we are going to more advanced in it step by step, don't worry. So I hope you guys clear, and if you guys have any questions related to the shell scripting or coding, Python coding, Java coding, or if you have any project and if you want my help in any project, you can reach me out through my Instagram, or you can also ask your query in comment section of this video. I'll always open. So let's move on to the next part. Alright, so next thing we have is comments. Like what are comments? Basically the part of code which is available in our file, but it will not execute it. Like you can use comments for making some documentations. Like if you have lot of like for example, if you have very long scripts and you want to set the documentation of the script, then you can write some comments in your file. These comments will not execute it, but still available in your file. So let's try out this. I'm again going to open my Vim and my file, enter, and I'm into my terminal. So let's go into insert mode, and after echo hello world I'm going to add something like hash. So for adding comment you need to type hash. So first of all type hash sign, then space, then write any message like this is a comment. So basically this is comment, this will be available in my file and present in my file, but it will not execute it. You can see first I will type echo hello world, then this is a comment, and after that just remove this hash sign, and I'm again going to write echo, and here I will be print this is second comment. So you can see we have two echoes, and I'm going to save my file and save this code, and you will be see when we will be take output. First of all it will be print this hello world, and after that it will be print this is second comment, but it will be not the print this comment file. It's still present in our file, but it will be not print. So you can use this comment for making documentations. Like you can divide your code into sections, like your first section is for your server, your second section is using for something else, like your third block section of your file is for something else logics. I mean you can write multiple logics, and for their clear understanding you can use some comment. So for example it's enough. Okay, I'm going to save this file, and I'm again press escape sign, then colon W and key, and my file will be saved. Again I'm going to first of all clear, and as you show if I write cat and cat command and my file name, and you can see it will be display all the code bin bash echo hello world echo second comment, and this is our comment which we add with the hash sign. But if I execute it, and you can see if I type ls, you can see it's still available in green colors, and this time we can directly call out with this because we already give it execution permission. If I type hit, you can see it will be simply print hello world, and this is second comment. So mean our both echoes are printing the data, like these syntax available in this, but our comment is not executing. So this is the beauty of comments. So let's again go to the editor. Now we have multi-line commands. Like this command we read, this is single line command. Like if you want to add this command for long, first of all I go in insert mode, and if I type something here, this will be not commented. Might be possible it will be give error. Like I type this dummy data and I'm going to save my file, and now if I run this, you can see it give this like a bash 61 line number 6, this command not found. So basically it's giving error. And if I type cat command, you can see still this message is printing here. So I did not comment here, so when we are executing it, it's giving us error like command not found, something like this. So I want to comment this as well also. So for commenting this, you can simply first of all go to insert mode, and you can simply hash no, this is comment. So these are the single line command. I will here mention use hash hash sign for single line command. So this is single line command. Now I want to add a double line command, like you have multiple lines and you want a multi-line comments. So for writing multi-line command, we have a little bit different syntax. So for this, first of all, you need to type these signs. These are smaller than size. Then you need to type comment. So after that, here you can write your multi-line data which will be commented. Like the code in comment will not executed but still present in our file. So here I am going to use, this is my multi-line comment code which will be present into my file, but it will be not executed. So you can see I have this multi-line command, but before adding multi-line command, make sure you must write the closing tag of your command. Like this is the opening tag, like this is opening tag. After that we need to write our closing tag. So if you did not add your closing tag, it will be give error again. Like I am going to save this file without adding closing tag after my command, and if I run this, you can see it give error warning here, document delimited by the end of file, etc and etc. So we are getting error, we are not clearly getting our output. So I'm again going to my file and add closing tag. So for adding closing tag, you simply first of all go to insert mode. Okay, so for adding closing tag, you simply need to write comment just this, and no, our code, this code is commented. This is opening tag and this is closing tag, just enough. After that I am going to save my file, and now if I execute it with this, and you can see we are getting our both equals hello world, and this is second comment, except that the data code we write in comments, we are not getting its output. Why? Because this is commented. So I hope you guys clear what is single line command and what is multi-line command. And if I write cat command, you can see all of your code which we write here. First of all our bin bash, then echo, then our comments, then this, and then this one, our multi-line comments. So I hope you guys must have clear like how to use single line command, how to use multi-line commands, and how to create your sh file, how to give permissions of execution to your sh file, and how to write the type of execution, like which methods we can use for executing our shell file. So I hope you guys must clear all about this stuff. So let's move on to the next part. Alright, so our next thing are going to about variables. Like what are variables, how these will be work, I am going to explain you this. So normally what are variables, I am going to explain you about this. So basically variable is a type of keyword, and in this keyword we will be store our large amount of data, and we can simply use it later on when we need. So let me give an example. So for giving you example, I will prefer to open my notepad, like instead of this shell. First I will give you an example, then we will be practically try out our variable. So I have this notepad, and you can see I have a very long value. For example, I have a value 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8, and as you guys know, we use echo command for printing data. In last file we use echo, and again if I type cat 01 basic, and you can see the data we write in echo command will be printing, and we write two line echo hello world and echo this is second command, and when we are executing this we are getting the output of both of them. I hope so you guys are familiar with echo command. But if in terminal, if in a pure terminal type echo hello, this is echo command. I'm just going to give example, and you can see when I hit enter it is also giving us result. This time I did not create any sh file, I just directly call out echo files. So basically shells, the commands we are writing in our sh files can be directly executed in our terminal, because overall this is shell scripting. So this is its beauty. So I am giving you an example. For example, if I type echo and get the result of this, you can see if I write echo hello world, it will be in result, it will be print 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9, and I am going to copy this thing, like I'm just going to copy and paste it again and again here. So when I paste it again and again here, like this is about 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8, so this is 8 times. So what it will do when I call this script, it will be give me result 1 2 3 4 6 7 8 9, this output 8 times. Like it will be print this 8 times, because here we will be copy it 8 times, so it will be give us result 8 times. But now I make a mood, like I want to change the data a little bit, because this data is same and I want same data, but now I want to change this data. So I want to add here 10. So when I add 10, but I also want to 10 here as well also, like in remaining all echoes I also want to add 10 here. So what I need to do, if I want 10, I manually need to change the data of all files. Like first of all I need to change 10, like manually one by one in every command. No, it will be give me the output 10 in their output. Like no, it will be print 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 9 1 0 mean 10. So then it will be print. But no, I make my mood change. No, I also want to print 11. So what if I want to print 11? I need to manually add 11 in every line. So first of all I will add 11 here, then manually here, then manually here. So when it's taking a lot of time, you can see I manually need to add my new data. So what if we have these echo files, almost we have for example we have 1000 plus echo lines, and we want to change the data of all echo lines. So what we need to do is we are going to change the data from every single line manually, like one by one? No. So here variables are come. So what are variables will be do? We will be assign a variable name, like I'm just going to assign a variable name by the name of X. You can write any alphabet in the name of your variable. Alphabets are allows, underscore are allows. So I'm not going to in much detail about this still, but I'll declare a variable by the name of X. And now I'm going to add equal sign. This time this equal sign will be used an assignment operator, because we are assigning a value to X. So this time this equal sign will be an assignment operator, remember this thing. So now I am going to type any value 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9. So we will declare a variable by the name of X and assign a value 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9. So it means this value which we write here will be stored in this variable which we create by the name of X. And now if I want to print this value 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9, instead of writing it in my echo, I will simply type echo and $sign, and I will be type my variable name. So my variable name will be X, so I will be simply type X. So when this echo command will be called out, so it will be print echo, and when it will be check this, so I mention here $sign X, it means it is variable, so it print this variable. So when it go into variable and check, and it will be checked like in this variable we store an value which is 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9. So it will be automatically print this value which is available in this variable. So it will be simply in result. So in result it will be simply print 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9. So it's quite easy. No, we don't need. So if you want this result of 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 almost 10 times, instead of this you can simply copy paste this command, like copy. So now I type 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8. So it will be print 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 8 times. Now if I want to mode of changing my value, I'll just simply change from here. I'll just change one time. So it automatically change the data from all of this and print as output. So this is the variable. I hope you guys must clear how variables work. So let's try and practical. So for practically, I am going to create a new file. So for creating a new file, we already have a file by the name of basic.sh, but for understanding variables, I am going to create a new file. So for creating new file, we will be use touch command, and this new file name will be 02 underscore vars, basically variables.sh. So our file has been created. Let's open this in Vim. So I will be use Vim 02 vars.sh. So I am into my terminal. Let's go into editor mode, insert mode. I'll simple hit I am in insert mode. So let's add our basic code, which we need to write every time. Hash sign, exclamation sign, bin slash bash. So after that, let's write our code. So here we need to declare our variable name. You can simply declare any variable name. I am going to declare a variable by the name of name. So now this time this name is my variable. You can use uppercase or lowercase, both are allowed. Like you can declare your variable name in lowercase as well also, and call it in uppercase as well also. So let's create our variable. I'm going to use variable by the name of name, and in this name variable, let's use equal sign. As I tell you, equal sign will be work as an assignment operator, like it will be assign the value to this variable. So now I want to store any value. For example, I want to store my name. So here, as you guys know, if you are typing your name like alphabet data, you need to write in string. So that's why I'm adding double quotes, and double quotes I will be write my name Wajahat Murtaza. So I just simply add this. My name is Wajahat Murtaza. So it's done. Our variable is assigned, and if I save this file, so for saving WQ, it will not give an result. So if I try to run this, like if I directly run with this, it will be not executed. Q, because you know still we did not give it execution permission. If you see ls minus ltr, hit enter, you can see our this file, which is 01 basic.sh, it has execution permission. You can see X clearly, and it is in green color. But this file, it still did not have any execution. So you need to give execution permission, but still I am not going. I am simply going to use this method bash 02.sh and enter, and you can see this file is successfully working. It's not giving us any output because we did not write any logic which will give us input. Here we still only declare a variable, but we did not use this variable anywhere. So for example, I want to use this, I want to print this same line, echo my name is Wajahat Mirza. I will be use echo, and simple. Now we need to print this line. So this line is stored in this name variable. So whenever you need to your variable, you just need to write your dollar sign, and after that just type the name of your variable. So I will type echo dollar sign name. So it will be simply when this echo command will be called, this will be print this variable, and in this variable we store this value, and our value will be printed. And I'm going to save this file, and if I write this, and you can see it is printing my name is Wajahat Murtaza. So it's mean our variable declarations are working fine. So there is also a lot of basic command, like you can also use commands. I mean to say you can store the commands of your terminal into your sh file. For example, there is one command. If I write hostname, like enter, so this is a by default command which is provided us through the Linux Ubuntu. And if you write hostname in your terminal, it will be print of the owner, like currently the user which is logging, it will be print the username of it. So in my operating system, you can see my username is webcook. In your case, your operating system username must be different, like XYZ, anything. So whenever you write hostname command, it will print the name of your owner, which is currently user login. So this is hostname is by default command, and you can directly use this command into your variable, into your file. So how to do it? I'm just going to vim to vars.sh insert mode, and I'm going to declare a view variable. So this time the name of my variable will be current user. So this will be my variable name equal to, and here you can see if I directly write host name command like this. So if I write host name, our command is host name, but if I directly write this and print this will be work as a string, because it think that might this is in double quotes, that's why might be possible it is string, so it will be simply print host name as well. Also, like here if I use as for this you showing you guys echo dollar sign CURRENT current user, you can write some easy name for your variable, it's not compulsory. And if I write WT save, and now if I call this, you can see it's simply printing host name. Why? It is not taking it as a command. Like this is in our normal shell, host name is working as a command and giving us a proper host name, but in our sh file it is working as a string. So I don't want that. I don't want that host name will be work as a string. So if I go here again, like I don't want that this host name will be work as a variable. I want that it will be work as any command. So for working it as a command, you can use $sign here as well. So like in your current user variable, instead of directly printing host name, just write $sign, then these round brackets, and in round brackets you can write your command. So my command is host name. So this time it will be understand like $sign, then bracket source name. So it will be understand like that this host name is not a string, it will be command. So when this command will be called out, it will be give us sufficient result. Now if I save my result, and now if I call this, and you can see it is displaying web code, it's mean it's working fine. Our host name command is working fine and giving the proper host name of this user. So if you run the same command like bash 2 var.sh with the same code in your computer, here this result will be static, like my name is Vijahat Murtaza, as will store in variable, but this host name will be different. Because in my case it is web code, but in your case your host name must be different, like by the name of Ali or anything else, like you must have your own name, username. So it will print this dynamic data. So this is how you can print commands into your variable, assign commands in your variable. So for assigning command, you also need to use $sign. You can see when we are calling our variables, then we are using $sign. Same when you need to call your command, simply type $sign round brackets and in there write your command. For example, we have a command, like I'm opening a new terminal here. So just give me a second, and I'm also going to zoom it for you guys. Okay. If I write who is, so I think in my case who is not working. Like if I type who am I, so you can see when we write this command who am I, still it will be return the username of this user. So same thing you can also use here, like here instead of using host name, you can write command who am I. So basically this is command. So when we save this file and run, you can see still it's printing my username web code, because this who am I is also a command, and this host name is also work as a command in Ubuntu. So that's why we are directly calling commands into our sh file. So this is, I think you guys must clear how to use variables. So let's take a little bit more advancement into your variables. So for this I will be into insert mode. So you can see okay, I want to explain you like that. Okay, so I don't want, no, actually the thing is that I don't want to execute this code, like I don't want to execute this code, but I am also not going to delete this code, because I don't want to delete, because I will be give this code to you guys. You can try out, you can test this code, but for you guys I am not going to delete it. So instead of deleting this code, because I don't want to delete, because I can't delete it, and even I don't want its output. So what I will be do, I will comment this code. So for commenting, you guys know I'm just going to type comment, and here I will be add my closing tag of comment, comment comment. So now this code is commented, like now if I execute this file, this code will present here, but it will be not work because I comment, and for commenting I will use multi-line comment as we see above. So let's create a new variable by the name of name and equal to. and in name I am going to store my name, which will be Wajahat, and I will be echo. And here you can also use this like echo, and you can use your, if I'm not wrong, your name is. So after this string I want to print my name. So here it will be print, first of all it will be print static name, and after that I want to print variable. I will use plus sign, no sorry, after that you can see when we execute this echo command, it will be print your name is, but after that I want to print my variable data here. Like in my name variable we store Wajahat, so I want to print here Wajahat, but I am not going to directly type Wajahat because then it will be in string. I want to get data from a variable. So this same step we follow up here, like $sign and then brackets. Same thing I'm going to use here. So first of all I will be type $sign, then this brackets, and in brackets I'm going to write variable which is by the name of name. And now if I close this and again execute, and you can see it's give us error, line number 14. Let's see why this error is occurring. I think we'd call it in wrong way. Basically we have this line number 14. So basically it's not working with this $sign. Oh sorry, it will be not work with this $sign. We need to change it with like write it in different way. Actually you don't need to use this brackets. In string you can directly call out like that. First of all go into insert mode, and instead of this variable just type $sign and name of your variable. So it will be work like this. You don't need to put these round brackets here. So now if I'm save this and clear my terminal, and again if I write bash 02 var.sh, you can see it is printing your name is Wajahat. So it's mean our string is echo is working fine, and our comment code is also not working. You can see cat 02, and we have lot of codes, but we will comment this, so that's why it's not working. And this is our not main thing. I have some more advancement in this which I want to basically explain. So you can see here I declare a variable by the name of Wajahat and call it. So this is also case sensitive. You can see if I write here and $sign name, and if I save my code and execute it, this you can see it's simply printing your name is. After that the variable is not printed. Why? This is because this is case sensitive. So what is the mean of case sensitive is that we declare variable in lowercase. So it's mean when we need to call this variable, we also need to write in lowercase. Here you can see we are calling with uppercase, like name with uppercase. That's why it's not working. If you want to call your variable, you need to write into lowercase. So that's why this is case sensitive. If you declare variable in lowercase, then you also need to call it in lowercase as well also. So this thing is that now if I again recall it, like I am again going to call name variable equal to, and I am going to store a new value here, webcode, and again I will be use echo, and in echo I will be say your new name is, like your new name is $sign my variable which I create by the name of name. So the problem is that I already create a variable by the name of Wajahat and we call it, but now I am again going to create a new variable by the same name. You can see this variable name is also name and this variable name is also same. So what I am making a mistake, I am making a mistake that I am creating two variables by the same name. So what it will be work? Is it work or will it going to give me error? So let's check out this. So I am going to save my file, and when I call this, you can see it's print your name is Wajahat and your name is webcode. So it's mean our same name variables are working fine. It's what is doing, it's still doing operates. Now I will explain what basically do. So first it create a variable by the name of Wajahat, like by this value, and in echo it will be simple print your name is this variable, and at a time in this variable our this name is stored, basically name equal to Wajahat. So this value was stored in this variable, so simply print your name is Wajahat. But after that when this line execute, So when this line execute, it will be checked a same variable is created by the name of name, and there is new value present in this variable. So what it do, it remove the old value from variable and update it with the new value. So new value is webcook. So when this is called out, then the new value name like in this variable was webcook, so it simply print webcook. And if you are creating new if you going to create a new echo, and I will be type third echo. So if I also type name variable here, so this time our updated and our latest value is webcook, so it will be also print webcook. Like I'm going to save and again run. You can see it's also third echo, and you can see it's also printing webcook, because now in our name variable our latest value is webcook. So now every time when you call it after this line, it will be print webcook. But if you again going to update it, like here you will be again going to declare the same variable and update it with something else value, and when you again call echo, then it will be start working with this update value. So this is one thing. And even if you add this echo, like you can add this echo after this declaration, then this echo will be also print webcook, because this is updated value. Let me show you. I am going to delete this echo, and here I will be use echo your name is $name. So you can see this time when these echoes will be print, it will be also print webcook, it will be also print webcook, it will be also print webcook. Why? First it take variable by the name of name, the value was stored in Wajahat, but when it execute on second line, it will be checked the variable has been updated by new value. So the updated new value was in this is webcook. So this time when this code will be executed, the updated value was that, so it will be print the same value in both of three echo. So now if I execute, and you guys will be see in all echoes it's printing webcook, because our value has been updated. So after that I hope so guys it will be clear. But after that, if I don't want that, like I don't want to update my values, as you guys can see, we declare a variable and it is again declaring the same variable, but I don't want to allow that. Like I don't want that if I declare a variable, then user again declare it. I don't want this thing. So for this you can add one more keyword by the name of read only. Like here in the name I am going to type read only and space. So what this read only will be do, it will be stop to operating new value. So I just add read only variable here, and if I am going to save this and again call this, you can see name read only variable, line number 13 name read only variable. So and you can see it is printing your name is Wajahat, your new name is Wajahat, and third equals Wajahat, and it's also giving warning. So why this is warning? So it's saying that basically this name variable is no read only variable. So when this is read only variable, it's mean we can't update it this variable in future. Like here we can't update it, we need to work with the same variable. So the same value which is stored in this variable, still it's same printing here. So that's why no, if your variable is read only, then you can't update this like this. So no, if you want to keep your variable with read only, you need to remove this. No, you can't update this. No, just save this file and again execute, and this time it's printing fine your name is Wajahat without any warning. So this is the read only. And in other words you can say this constant variables. Basically read only mean constant variables, their value will be not changed, not update. So that's it. So I hope you guys must clear the concept of read only as well also. So let's move on to the next part. Alright, so we have our next thing. So next thing is that we have a new concept by the name of arrays. So now let's talk about what are arrays. But before talking about arrays, I am again going to open my notepad, and here I'll just give you a basic example how arrays will be worked. Then I'll be give you the output. So basically arrays are also work same like variables. Like there is no much difference, but a main difference is that variable is used to only store one value, but array can help you to store multiple values in a single variable. So this is the concept of arrays. Like I'll explain you in more deeper. Like we have this variable by the name of x, for example, and you will be store here Wajahat. Like you store a value. No, you can't store another value here. Like the second value I want to store in my variable Murtaza, it will wrong. It's wrong, because we can only store one value in a single variable. So it's only Wajahat and this Murtaza will be wrong, and it will be obviously it will be give error. So it's mean variable is a thing. Variable only store store one values in it. So these are variables. So in opposite side, arrays can help to store store multiple values in a single variable. So in arrays you can store multiple values in a single variable. So these are arrays. So I hope you guys must know what are arrays. Actually these are basic things like variable declaration, arrays, if-else conditions, loops. So these are the basics of shell scripting, and in this video we are going to cover them, like variables, arrays, if-else conditions, loops. Like these are the main focus, which cases we are going to discuss about these things. So after that you can move on more advanced in this. But moving on to advancement of shell scripting, you must be familiar with basics of shell scripting. So that's why we are covering basics of shell scripting in this part. So but after this course, like after this series, if you guys want me to update the complete advanced course of shell scripting, I will be also uploaded. But for that you guys need to comment in this video, and I need 100 plus comment for second part, then I will be upload the second part of this. Alright, so as I mentioned clear, like arrays are helps to us to store multiple values in a single variable. These are called arrays. So I don't think I need to explain more about this. We will be explain about them we will be learn about them practically. So let's create a new, and you can see if I type ls, we have two commands, 01 basic and 03 var. So let's create a new file. I'll again use to touch command, and this will be 03 arrays.sh, and let's open it in our terminal. So first of all, insert mode, the basic code, as you guys know, exclamation bin / dash. Alright, so let's write a code. So arrays are similar with variable. You just need to first of all declare a variable. So my variable name will be my array. So this is my variable equal to, but if I store single value here, like I will store single value hello. No, this will be work as a variable, but I want an array. So what array will be do? In single variable it will be stored multiple values. Like you can see in variable store this help, but after that I can't store another value in this. It will be give obviously it will be give error if I store any second value here. But I want array, so array syntax is little bit different. After the declaration of your variable and after the equal sign, you need to type these round brackets, and in round brackets just put space, and remember this space is compulsory. Like don't forget to add this cape. You can see I have just these brackets, round brackets, and after that first of all put a white space, and after white space write your value. So my first value is 144, and you can see our first value 144 is stored in our array. Now I want to add my second value. So for second value also add one more space and write your second value. My second value is 720. I want to add more values. Just add one more space and write your other values. This time I want to string, so my string will be my name, like Wajahat, space, and you can see this time our three values are storing in this. Like we have a variable by the name of my array equal to, and first of all this space is necessary. I am again going to tell you these space are necessaries. So this is our first value. After that we put a space, and here we put a second value, then we put a space, and here our is third value, which is our string. You can follow the same principle for adding more values. Like if you want to add again space, I am again going to type in this string will be hey man, its value. I want to keep it short. I don't want long string there. So you can see in our array we store 4 values. First one is 144, second one is 720, third is Vijahat string, and fourth is Heyman. So we have stored 4 values in a single variable. Alright. So this is array. Our array has been created. So let's print out this array. So for printing this array, the method is also a little bit different. Like if you directly print echo and want to print this, simply if you type my array, like if you write like this, and if you execute this code and write to execute, enter, you can see it only print one value 144. So why? Because we directly print it here, like we directly use echo and print this variable, and when we use this one, it will be printing only one value. So it's enough. So the value which is present on this first position, it will be printed by it. Like if you switch your first position with something else, like you can see the value in our first position is 144, but I am going to switch it with something else, like hey, there is one string, and you can see no, the position is changing. Now our first value is high, and now if I save my file, sorry, okay, so now you can see the position of first value has been changed. Now there is another value in first position. So now if I save this file, why it's not working? Okay, so now if I print this, you can see it's printing high. So it's mean that every time the first value, like the value which is available on first position, it will print. This time the first position value is high, it print high. If there is something else, it will be print like this. So it's mean it's changing time by time. So next thing, how to print other values, or how you can print all these values. So let's talk about this. So the concept of arrays is little bit different. First of all, I'll go to insert mode. It will be use index numbers. So like if you want to print any value, you need to index number. So index number basically start from 0. So the first value, this will be on 0 index number, the second value on 1 index number, third value on 2 index number, because index numbers start from 0. Remember, this is important. Index numbers are always start from 0. So it's mean the value which is on first position, its index number is 0, its index number is 1, its index number 2, its index number 3, and its index number is 4. So this is how this scenario will be work. So if you want to display out a fixed value, then you can use index numbers. Like there's a lot of way, I'll explain you one by one. So first of all, use dollar sign, but this time since we are in array, we need to write these curly braces, and in curly braces we need to write the name of our array, variable name. So in our case, our variable name is my array. If you simply do this and save this file and execute, you can see still it's printing only first position, like this data or thing which is on first position. But no, if you want to print fixed position, so after the declaration of a variable, you need to put these square brackets, and in square brackets you need to write the index number of the value which you want to print. So as I mentioned, this value is in 0 index, this is on 1, this is on 2, this is on 3, and this is on 4. So there are total 4 indexes, 0, 1, 2, 3, 4. Basically values are 5, but since our index starts from 0, so it will be count for 0, 1, 2, 3, and 4. So I want to print this Vijahat. So let's check what is its index number. So it will be 0, 1, 2, and 3. So it's mean Vijahat on 3 index number. So in square brackets, you just simply need to type 3 and save. Sorry, small. Okay. So now if I type enter, you can see it's printing Vijahat because it's available on third position, third index number basically. So as you can change your index number, like here if I change my index number with 4, no, in 4 index number it store hey man, so it will be print hey man, like you can see it's printing hey man. So these are the concepts of array. This is a method how you can uh, print specific value. So next thing is that if you want to print all these values stored in your array, like I don't want a fixed value by index number, I want to print all a 1444720, like all these values which are stored in my array, I want to print all. So for this, simply in square brackets just type static sign. So this static sign will indicate that it need to print all these values which are stored in here. So if I write here and WQ, and this time if I write enter, and you can see it's printing all value, hey 1444720 Wajahat and hey man. So it's mean our arrays are working efficiently. This time it's printing all these values which are stored in our array. So I hope you guys clear how you can get a specific value and how you can get it through their how you can print all this value and how you can print your values by their index number. I also remember, like if I go into my editor, and you can see here I'm going to type index number 45, and I know 45 index number is not exist. Our maximum index number is 4, like this one 0, 1, 2, 3 and 4. So our minimum value is 0 and our maximum index number is 4, but this 45 index number is not exist in our array. So what if I write wrong, and now if I call out this, you can see print empty. Why? Because 45 index number is not existing, so that's why it's simply print empty space, nothing else. So I hope you guys must clear this thing. And after that, there is also some more advanced filters, like you can add something specific. You can print specific length of your arrays as well also. So for this I will be use echo $sign. The syntax will be same, my array, and here I will print static, and after that, so static not it. Okay, so after that, if you want to fix a specific length, for example I want to print from 1442 Wajahat, like I want to print these three values, only these three. Like I don't want to print only one value, like one index number. I don't want to print my all array. I want to print just three values, 144, 720 and Wajahat. Only these three values which are highlighted. I only want to print these three values. So this is also possible. So after you declare array, my array, adding static sign, here you need to pass a colon, and after that write your starting index number. So I want to start from here, like I want to print 144, 720 and Wajahat, these three values. So the index number for 144 is 1. Obviously it's 1. So here I will be type 1. After that I will be add one more colon, and after that I need to type the like how many length of the length of values which I want to print. For example, 144 is 1. So their length is total 3. So after 1 I want to print 2 values. So here I will be type 2. So what will be 2? After the 1 index number, it will be print 2 values. Basically our values are 3. So it will be this will be our index number, starting point. So from our starting point, it will be print 3 values which are next to them. Like after 1 index number, it will be print 2, 3 and 4. Like these are the values. And now if I save and again run it, and you can see it's printing 144, 720 and Wajahat. Because we declared the length of 3, like we need 3 values in output, and our starting value will be 1. So it start from 1 index number and print total 3 values. Same if you want to change your index number, like I want to print Wajahat and hi man. So the index number of Wajahat is 0, 1, 2, 3. So here I am just going to change it to 1, 3. And I want to print this Wajahat and hey man, only these two words. So their length is 2, so I will be changing it with 2, and save and run, and you can see it's printing Wajahat and hey man only. So that's it for our video. I hope you guys clear how you can get the length. There is one more thing, like I'm also going to comment this. I'm not deleting this, just commenting this. You guys can check out them later. There is comment. No, I want to do one more thing. I will be using echo and my array. Sorry, this one and this, and here will be static. And if you want to this thing is that okay, if you want to print only uh, values from starting point to all, for example I want to start from here, I want after this it will be print all these values, like it will be print 720 Wajahat and Heyman. You can also do this. Simply you can type your index number, like I want to start from 720, so its index number is 2, so here I will be type 2, and after that I am not typing anything. So what it will be do, it will be simply take us from 2 index number and print all these value after this index number. So if there are 100 plus values, it will be print all. So it will be take only starting value. Our starting index number is 2, which is 720. So it start from 720 and print all the remaining values. So this is you can also use this as well also. So I hope you guys must clear how arrays will be work. So now the next step is how to update an array. Like you can also update these arrays. So for updating this array, I am again going to first of all comment this. First of all going to insert mode, comment, and here I am going to add one more command, updating arrays. So you can also update your arrays. Don't add this hash sign here. Okay, so for updating arrays, our array is by the name of myArray. Here I am again going to use the same variable myArray plus equal to, and you can update your array, like write new values of array. For example, our new values are 5, 7, 8. So this is our old array, like in our variable myArray. This is our old data stored, and now we take the same array name and add plus equal to, and we add some new data in our array. So now in echo, if I print my array, which will be basically we will be called by my array, and don't forget to write them into an curly braces dollar sign, this my array, and here I'll just type static, like I want to print all, wq and clear and bash, and you can say it's printing hi 144720 Wajahat. And after that the updated array, like the new array which we add in it, like the new values which we add 5, 7, and it's also printing this. So this is how you can update your existing array. So I hope you guys must clear how these arrays will be work. So if okay, then we will be move on to the next part, and our next part is key pair values. This is most important part and also a most important concept. So let's talk about key and pair values. Alright guys, so the next thing we have is key pair values. So and these are also similar like arrays, but there is just one simple difference. So let me open my sh file. Okay, so I'll explain like what is key pair values. So you can see here we are storing our values in array, and when we need to access our files, we will be use index numbers. As I mentioned here, one index number, like first value is 0, then we will be using index number. So key pair values mean we will be access our values with some keys. Like for example, this is our value, I will be assign a key here. So when I need to access this value, I will be use my key. So that's it. This is my key pair values. So for working with this key pair value, I am going to comment this. First of all, I am going to comment this array, and also the operation we do here, and also I am going to comment echo. So now all the code is commented. So let's write our new code here. So actually I want to move something up. Okay, so let's write our new code. So writing key pair values is little bit different. You need to use some different variables. So first of all, you need to use declare. After that you need to write -a, and after that you need to write your array variable name. So I am also going to give it name by the name of my array. So now this array variable has been declared. Now you can add key pair values in this array. So for adding key pair values, it's also quite easy. Just use my array equal to and put round brackets, and as you know, first of all space, and after that we need to add values, but it's a little bit different. Like for example, I want to add a value Wajahat, but as you know we are using key pair value, so we need to assign a key to this value. Like this key, this value is Wajahat, but we need to assign a key here. So when I need Wajahat, I will be call it with this key. So for adding key, you need to write here square brackets and use equal sign, square brackets equal to, and in square brackets you need to write your name of your key. So I will be use key by the name of name. So this is our key and its value equal to Wajahat, and when we will be call it, when we need Wajahat name, like this value, we will be use key which we create by the name of by name. So now add one more value. So for adding more value, first of all I am going to declare a key. For example, I will be declare a key by the name of age equal to, and its value will be 20. After that you can also ask one more key. For example, I will be ask one more key by the name of passion, and here equal to, and here you need to pass value. So this will be string. I will be pass developer. Actually it's close string. So you can see this is our array has been created. So we store total 3 values, but we also assign keys here. You can't directly assign like this. First of all, you need to declare here, declare minus capital A and after your variable name. After that you can add your key pair values. Now it's done. You can simply done echo, like you can call same as you call your array $, curly braces, your array name, which will be my array, and here square brackets. And square brackets, instead of indexing index number, we will be use our keys. Like when first we will be type indexes like 0 1, but this time I want, if you want to print name, just write the key. Like you want to print Wajahat, just write the key. So key for Wajahat is name, so I just simply write here name, and now if I save and run, and you can see it's printing Wajahat. So this is basically key pair values, nothing else. You can also add something like I will bet my first of all go to insert mode, and here you can add little bit in like my name is, like my name is Wajahat. After this name I will be print dollar sign. After that I will be age, my age is. So for adding age I'll be use just this same thing, dollar sign and dollar sign, curly brackets, my array, and square brackets. You need to write your key. Like for getting your age I will be type my key. After that you can use same thing for your passion. So it's minutes done. This is just key pairs value, nothing else. You can see my name is Wajahat dot, my age is 20. So that's it. So this is our key pair values. If you are programmer, developer, and if you are familiar with any programming languages like JavaScript or Python, you can, in JavaScript you learn this thing by the name of objects. So if you are JavaScript developer, but if you are not, it's not any big deal. So that's it for key pair values. So let's move on to the next thing. So the next thing we have is our string operations. So let's calculate our string operations. So for calculating our string operations, I am going to create a new file. First of all, I will be clear. Okay, let's create a new by the name of touch, and I will be used by basically it's our fourth file. So I'll be create touch 04 underscore string ops dot asset. Ops mean basically string operation. Like all these operation we can apply on a string are known as string operations. So don't worry, I will explain. So let's open this in our Vim, and here I will be go to insert mode. First of all, as you know, we need to type as exclamation bin/bash, and after that we need to write our logic here. So let's take any value, for example take an variable. I'll take a variable by the name of name equal to, and here I will print with Wajahat Murtaza. So this is you can declare your variable by just one name. Like I want to declare variable by just n. So it is also work fine. Like it will also work fine. It's not necessary to write meaningful name for your variable. You can write in short terms as well also. So no variable is created by the name of n. So let's test out some string operations. I will add in comment string operations. Okay, so this is command. It will be not executed as you guys know. So let's try to find out the length of our variable. Like if you want to find the length of all these like the value which is stored in your variable, you can for this you can directly echo your command, like directly echo length, or you can also create a variable for this. I'll prefer to create a variable. I will create a variable length by the name of length. You can create a variable by any name, like even you can simply create by the name of L. It's not you are independent. You can create by any name. So here I want to get the length of this variable which is n. So just simply use $, and here you need to type your variable n. But instead of directly typing n, you need to add a hash sign here. So when you will be called curly brackets hash sign n, so it will be calculate the length of this variable n. So now if I echo length variable gth, so even you can write string here like your string your string len basically len is this, and there will be a closing quote. So it will be print the length of your string. So I'll save it and just try to call it out. So for this I'll be use bash 04 enter, and you can see your string length is 15 and it's correct. Even you can count it. You can see 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 10 11 12 13 14 and 15. So it's even correct. If you want to count length, you just simply write in this format. Now if you want to convert your variable into uppercase, you can also do. I'll create a new variable by the name of upper. Still I'm saying you can create by the any name. Here I will be use hash sign, and here first of all you need to write your variable name which is n, and after that you just need to type this sign. This I don't know what we call this sign. I don't know the name of the sign, but you need to write the sign 2 times. So after that just echo it, like echo $, upper, and save just for this w, actually this w, and this time if I call, you can see our Wajahat Murtaza is printing, but it is in uppercase, like all the data in this uppercase. Here you can see was stored in lowercase, like capital form, like W is capital, and after that this is in lowercase. But still when it's printing all the text in uppercase, because we convert this in uppercase. Same you can do with lowercase. I'll create a variable by the name of lower equal to $, and here first of all type your variable, and after that you need to put 2 commas here. So it will be understand like it will be automatically convert your n variable into lowercase, and after that I am calling my variable. So after that save the file and run, and you can see it's printing Wajahat Murtaza in lowercase, it's printing in uppercase, and it is printing length 15. So after that you can perform some operation like replacing replacing values. For example, you can say string I have Wajahat Murtaza. I want to replace this Murtaza name, like this value Murtaza. I want to replace this Murtaza with something else. You can also do it. Just simply you need to do create a variable. For example, I will create variable by the name of replace. You can create variable by any name. Simply I will type $, and first of all you need to type your name. So my variable name is n. No, you need to write slash, and no, you need to write the word which you want to change. Like this is Murtaza, I want to change this. So here you need to write Murtaza, and after that you need to write slash, and after that you need to write which letter you want to change. Like I want to change this Murtaza with Ali, so it will be my space Ali. So what it will be do, it will be replace this word with this letter, with this new word, and after that you're going to simply echo it, echo dollar sign replace. So I think it's done. We don't need to do anything here. And you can see here it is printing Wajahat Murtaza, but when we operate our variable, and here you can see it's printing Wajahat Ali, it changed the letter Murtaza with our updated value. So these are the string operations you can perform. And one last thing you can apply here is slicing. You can slice your string as well. So you can see it is Wajahat Murtaza, but if you want to speak print specific values, like you just want to print HAT from the string only, you can add slicing here. I'll create a variable by the name of slice equal to dollar sign, same syntax, variable name. After this you need to add your this sign colon, and here you need to type the starting index number of your value. I just want to print HAT. So let's count the index number of H, which is 0, 1, 2, 3, 4. Basically we know index number start from 0. So if we count from 0, 1, 2, 3 and 4. So the index number of H will be 4. Here I will be type 4. After that I want to print 3 letters, like total HAT. So here I will be type 3. So that's done. Here I will be just echo dollar sign slic slice wq save, and if I run and and you can see it's just printing HAT. Its mean we slice our string. So these are the string basically string operations you can perform, string like length, uppercase, lowercase, replace and slicing. So these are the main thing. So I hope you guys must clear. So our next step is going to user interaction. So what is your user interaction? Let's talk about it. So user interaction is basically is like that, okay? We will take inputs from user and then will be give output according to that. So it's quite easy, not difficult. So let me create a new file. I'll create touch input.sh. like you can give any name. It's not input, rm input.sh. actually not input.sh. I will create touch 05 underscore input.sh. rm command is used for removing file. If I type ls, you can see our sh file has been created. So let me open it into my Vim and insert mode hash exclamation sign bin slash bash. It's okay. Let me create. So here we will be take input from user and return a result. It's not difficult. So for this you just need to type read keyword and write your variable name. So I'll declare a variable by the name of n. So that's it, just it. Now you can simply echo dollar sign name. So that's it. I'm just going to save. So read w save. Now if I write bash 05 input.sh, when I hit enter, you can see it is not terminating our code. It's stuck there. So basically it is not stuck, it is asking for input. I can type anything. You can see I'm typing something, and when I hit enter, same thing will be print here. You can visualize it a little bit more clear. In echo I'm going to say you write so again so this. So first it will be print you write, and after that it will be print all the variables all the value which stored in this name variable, and it will be take us from, and we will be take it from user. So now I type hai, and if I type hello dummy data, hit enter, and you can see print you write, and after that it print all the data which we take here. So this is basically user interactions. So let's make it a little bit more advanced, and you can see it's not looking too much good. You can see it is asking for input, but it's looking like that it was stuck here. Its visualization is not good. So I'll give you something like handle this in something better way. So here instead of read name I am going to comment it. So I'll use something different, like first of all we will use input from user, that's why I need to use read -p, and here you can give your custom message for taking your input, like I want to write your name please. So when it will be ask for input, first it will be print write your name please, and after that you can declare your variable name, like my variable name will be still name, and here okay. And now if I save wq clear, but now if I write bash, you can see it is asking write your name please, like no, it is asking something in better way, so that's why I use -p next string. So now it is taking input in a little bit good way. You can see now this time it is asking write your input name please, or write your name please. So here I will be write anything, like I will be write Wajahat, hit enter, and it will be print you write Wajahat. So this is basically user interaction. You can we will be make some commands like if else conditions with the help of this. Like if user type yes, then this code will be run out, and if user type no, then this group will be run. Like we will be make if else conditions and a little bit complex logic using this user interaction and bash scripting. So just watch out. Okay, so after that we have arithmetic operations. This is enough. Like I hope you guys clear. After that we have arithmetic operations. Arithmetic operations are basically like operations which we perform between two numbers, like multiplication, division, subtraction, and addition. So these are our arithmetic operations which you can perform between two variables. So let's talk about it. So I will create a new file by the name of touch06 arith.sh, basically arithmetic. So I'm going to open it in my Vim 06. Okay, so first of all, insert mode I hash exclamation sign / bin / bash. Okay, so first of all let me show you. If I create a variable by a equal to 5, so 5 is stored in this variable, like I know, and if I echo $5 $a, then like 5 number will store in our a variable and it will be print as we know. Let's test this. Save, and if I write bash 06, and you can see it's printing fine, it's pretty good. We know its output already, it will give this. But if I write 5 plus 5, so what it will be do? Like I am adding 5 plus 5. So let's see know what it will be do. Like if I type cat 06, you can see we have a equal to 5 plus 5. So when it will be echo, is it going to print 10 or is going to print same as it is 5 plus 5? So this is the main thing. So this time when I run this bash 06 arithmetic.sh, you can see it's simply printing 5 plus 5. Like as a normal string, it's printing like this. But I don't want that. Like I want, why you are printing simple? These are two numbers, so combine them and print me 10. Like I want to perform arithmetic operations, but it is by default it is not performing any arithmetic operations. It directly print 5 plus 5. But I want it to print 5 plus 5 equal to 10. So I want the output of 10. So for this you can take when you are declaring variable, add let keyword here. Let a equal to 5 plus 5, just enough, and save the file. Now this time if I run, you can see it's giving us 10, so it's enough. These are the things. Just need to add let keyword here. So this time when we add let keyword, it will start operating arithmetic operations between two numbers. Now if you change your plus with, like if I change with static sign, and this time if I will be run, and you can see it's printing 25, which is okay. 5 multiplied by 5 equal to 25. This is good. So this is the thing. If you want to perform arithmetic operations, you need to declare variable with let keyword. But if you declare without let, it will be take it as an variable, as a string, and print straightforward 5 static 5. But if you want to perform arithmetics, then you can add let. So let's make it a little bit more advanced. So first of all, let's take input from user, like I'm not going to use this. So first of all, I'll type, let's make an class calculator for addition, like cal for uh, cal so for addition. Let's make this. So it's quite easy, not going to difficult. First of all, we need to use read minus p, and here I will be you enter a value. So it will be our value. After that, you can declare variable like I'm not sure, you need to type like this, or I'm not sure, like I'll create a variable by the name of 1. So let's do the same thing. Read minus p, uh, enter second value, make its visualization little bit better. Okay, and here I'll declare let2. So here in echo, I'm going to say, okay, no, instead of echo I'll create let sum equal to $1 plus $2, and echo dollar sum. Let's see what it will be given output, and if I run it, I will be type. Okay, just give me a second. Actually, my num la key was O, so that's why I skip this. Okay, so my first value 5, second value 5, and okay, so it's basically giving us a syntax error because of an equal sign. So let's change this. Just go to into terminal. We have different ways to solve this, but I just want to do some experiments here. So for experiments, I am going to remove this let keyword, like just declare them as well. If it will be work, then it will be fine, and then it's fine. But if this method will not work, then I will apply the real logic which we need to use here. Like, if I type 5 and still okay, so we need to type this the real syntax error, like we need to solve the syntax error which we are giving. So let's try this with this method. Actually, I was just experimenting, like will this method will work or not, but it's not working, so it's mean we need to apply real logic here, so we can do it. So the real method is easy, like it's not just you need to remove these dollar signs, like we need to perform this logic without dollar sign. Just I think it will be enough. Save the file. Let's again run this. 5 5 enter, and it will be print 10. So basically we made it for sum, so that's why in future we will be make more advancement in it, like we will be perform multiple operations like addition, subtraction, uh, multiplication, division, by taking input from user. You can see as we write here 1 plus 2, so you can add string here. Your like I will be added I will be handle it little bit more good way. I will be at dollar sign 1 plus, this time this plus will be work as an string. So here I will be type dollar sign 2, then the value which we store in 2, and then there will be display equal sign. And now we make you can see first it will be print the value we store here, after that it will be print as simply plus sign, after that it will be print the second value which we store in this two variable, after that this equal sign will be print. And since this is a string, so these are not going to perform any action, these are going to print as it is, and then the sum will be called out, and sum the give us output. So here if I type 5 6, you can see 5 plus 6 equal to 11. So this is our addition. So this is basically user interaction which we are doing, and after same thing we are also applying some uh, arithmetic operation. So I hope you guys clear. I don't need to explain to, like I am not going to do this with all operators. If you wanna want to multiply, you just change the sign with steric, minus change the sign in minus. If you want divide, change this with divide. Like these are the simple things. I am not going to do all one by one. I just don't want to save exclamation q enter. Okay. This is a why it's not working. Okay. Okay. So this is for the arithmetic operations. So I hope you guys clear. So next thing is going to our if-else condition. Now we have only if-else condition and switch cases. So let's test this. What is if-else conditions? How if-else condition work, and what is switch cases. But before continuing this, there is one comparison. Like before checking if-else conditions, we need to we must know about comparison operators. Like comparison operators are these operators which are used for comparison between two values. So our comparison operators are greater than, smaller than, greater than, equal to, smaller than, equal to, not equal. So these are the basically these are the basically comparison operators. So yeah, I hope you guys know about these. Then like if you know who I mean to say, if I hope you guys know about this how comparison operators work. But in bash scripting, we write them in little bit different way. Like as you guys see, we have this greater. For example, if I am want to write greater than, equal to, so this is basically greater than sign. And if I want to add greater than, equal to, then this will be like this, greater than, equal to. These are the symbol. But in bash scripting, we need to write in little bit different way. Like if you want to add equal sign, so in this is normal equal sign, but in bash scripting we need to write in this like eq. So this is basically our equal sign. After that, like if you want to compare two values and want to use equal sign, you can't use this, you need to use this minus eq. Same if you want to use greater than, equal to, greater than, equal to, but in here you need to use minus ge. G stand for greater and E stand for equal, so it is basically greater than, equal to. Same smaller than, equal to, and there is also smaller than is basically less than, equal to. So same thing is also minus. L stand for less and E stand for equal, so this minus L is used for less than, equal to. Same there is greater than, so for greater than you need to use minus. G stand for greater, D stand for then. Greater than. Same is less than, so for less than you need to use minus LD, less than. So these are the operators. Like this is equal, greater than, equal to, less than, equal to, greater than, and less than. You need to use this for comparison. So let's make our first if else condition. So first before creating this, I am going to create new file, touch 07 elif.sh. basically it is if else, not elif. If else dot sh. So let's open into our terminal 07. Okay, insert mode. By default there will be basic code bin/bash. After that, okay, so write our if else condition. So before making our condition, if else conditions are the part of block. It works on specific condition. Like we will be write two codes. Our one code is for passing student, and we write second logic for the fail students. So if else help the students to. Okay, so I hope you guys must know what is if else condition or how if else condition is work. But if you guys don't know, in the case if you don't know what is if else condition, so I will little bit explain like what is if else condition. So basically what we are going to do, in if we are writing our code 1, and in else block we are writing our code 2. So these are the basically two codes. Like the code mean your shell scripting code and everything, like all the things which are in code. So what it going to do, like if this condition meet with any requirement, like in if you you need to write either any condition here, like here any condition. For example, this condition is if student, like the student get marks greater than 40. Like if the student marks are greater than 40, then this code will be run. But if the student marks is smaller than, mean less than 40, then this block will be run. So this thing is used with the help of if else condition. Like it will not execute both of the code 1 and 2. For example, this code 1 is for you are pass and the code 2 is for e.g you are fail. So you guys know student must be like a student has only two conditions. Maybe it will be pass and maybe it will be fail. There is nothing else chance, or you can see there is nothing else any condition. So for every student the output will be different. Some students will be pass and some students will be fail. So we will be make a condition here, like if the student marks are greater than 40, then the code we will be print for here is you are pass. But if the student's marks are less than 40, then we are going to print this part of code you are fail. So for this type of work we need to use if else condition. We will be do it practically, then I hope you will be understanding better way. So let's make a condition. So for making condition you need to write if, then you need to write square brackets, add space sign, and after that make condition. But here we need to write our condition. So condition will be, we will be build condition with the help of comparison operators. So for comparison operators we need to declare variable here. So for making condition we need to know which type of condition I want to add. So our logic will be going to, we will be take input from user, like and user will be type his number. So if the user marks are greater than 40, then we will be print echo you are pass. But if the user marks are less than 40, then we will be print you are fail. So first of all let's take input from user. So for taking input we will be use read minus p, and here I will be write enter your marks. Okay, so after that we will be declare variable by the name of marks. Okay, so when the user write his marks, so here we will be make a condition here, like if $sign mar guess marks, like the user which any marks we user type greater than or equal to, like for greater than equal to, as I tell you, for greater than equal to we use sign. I think I delete them, but don't worry. For greater than equal to we use GE, like G stand for greater than and E stand for equal. Like if marks are greater than or equal to 40, so this will be our condition, and if this will be true, then I will be type here then, and here we will be write code which you wanna want to execute, and this then is compulsory, you need to write every time. And here I will print echo congrats you are passed. So this code, like this echo will be only run if user marks are greater than 40, else otherwise, like either here I will make an else if user like if user marks greater than 40, then it will be okay. Else it's mean user marks are, like if user type 39, it's mean user marks are not greater than 49. And when this condition become false, like when this condition did not meet the requirement, then automatically else block will be called out. Like if user marks are smaller than 40, like 39, then condition will be not true, like marks are not greater than 40 and not equal to 40. So it's mean condition become false. When this condition become false, this code will be not executed, then automatically our else block will be executed. So when our else block will be executed, we will be write echo you are fail. If you guys don't know, if you guys don't know about if else condition, like not in very much detail, I'll consider you to check out any tutorial related to the if else condition. But if you are okay with this, you are understanding how this code is working, then it's good, carry on. So this is our condition. But when our condition is we make an if else condition, we need to end the ending tag of our if condition. Like our if condition is starting from here and it is ending here, like after that our code will be okay. And here you need to write ending block. So the ending block of if is F5, just the opposite of if, like if, just make it opposite F5. So here our if condition is stop. So this is starting tag and this is closing tag of if. So there we have two type of codes. First one is you are passed and you are failed. So in both case only one will be executed. Maybe it will be executed you are passed and maybe it will be executed you are failed. Like both are never executed. Like if you say you are passed, this will be printed, and you are failed, this will be also printed in same terminal. This will be not possible. Only one will be printed, this or this. So it will be totally depend on the user marks. So let's do some practicals here. Save. Let me run this batch 07, hit enter, and here you can see it asking for marks. I am writing 1-3, enter. It will simply print your fail because my marks are not greater than or equal to 40. So condition become false and it print fail. And if I type 50, and it will print congrats, you are pass. So this is if else condition, simple, nothing. I don't want to make any complex conditions. I want to make it as my simple as I can. So I hope you guys clear how if else condition will be worked. So you can write more logics here, like after this echo, like as you can see, this echo is printing. After that, I'm also going to print one more thing. You can write any amount of code now. Please work hard in future. Like I will be print this, and after that I will be print echo hash good luck for future. So I'll this, and like if else block will be executed, then these three lines will be called out. And you can also add here like echo, like if you are passed, then it will be print echo you are passed, welcome to the college. So it will be print this, and after that I will be print echo don't forget to collect your reward from principal office. Like you can write any logic. So these will be our code. I'm going to save it, and this time when I call it, and if you said right, I'm asked, enter, I'm passed, you can see all these lines. Congrats, you are passed, welcome to the college, and don't forget to collect your reward from principal office. But in the case I am fail, it will be print you are fail, good, please work hard in future, and good luck for the future. So you can see this is our if else conditions. So I don't think so I need to explain more about them. We will be test out some other conditions, like saying this is greater than equal to. If I make it less than equal to, let's suppose like if I make for example, if I make it like less than equal to, so what it's mean, like if this condition become true, if the user marks are less than 40, then this block will be run, and if user marks are greater than 40, then this block will be run. And it's opposite, it's not good, it's again the rules. So you can use any operator here, like less, greater than, smaller than, and blah blah blah. I told you about a lot of things. So I think it's enough. It's enough for the if else conditions. Now let's take a little bit more deeper in the same conditions. So after that we have elif. Now what is elif? So elif is basically a little bit more advanced form of if else condition. So what it will be do, if I show you, you can see we only make one condition here, only one, like you are passed and only one. But if you want to make multiple conditions here, then we will be use elif, and which I mean to say elif. So and multiple conditions. So let's talk about it. You can see here we mention if marks are greater than 40, then it will be print congrats, you are passed, welcome to the college, and don't forget to collect your reward from principal office. This is what this is if marks are greater than 40. But there are simple one condition, like if user pass, then it will be print this, if user fail, then it will be print this. But I want more advancement. I want to add grade system. Like if the user marks greater than 80, then he will be get first division, like A plus. If user marks are greater than 60, then he will be get B grade. If the user marks are greater than 60 or 40, he will be get C grade. And if the user marks are less than 40, then he will be fail. Like I want to add multiple conditions grade system here. So for making more advancement, we will be use elif. So let me show you how you can use ellipse. So for this I'll create a new file. Sorry, clear ls touch 08 underscore ellipse dot sh vim 08 ls insert mode bin slash bash. Okay, so first of all let's take input. Again read minus a, enter your marks, and here will be marks. Okay, so it's good. Now let's make condition. So I want multiple conditions, like if user marks are greater than 80, then a plus a. Like I want to these type of multiple conditions. So let's see what I will make. If space dollar sign marks greater than or equal to 90. Like I'll make condition if user marks are greater than equal to 90, then we are going to echo simple a plus. Like if user marks are greater than 90, then he will be get a plus. But if user marks are greater than 80, like less than 90 and greater from 80, like in the line of 81, 82, 81 to 89. So if the user marks are in the line of 81 to 89, then I will be print a grade. So here I want to make one more condition, like if this condition true mean user marks are greater than 90, then it will be simple print a plus and okay. If user marks are 80, then it will be print a. Like I want this type of, and if it's less than 70, then b grade. Like I want this type of multiple grade. So now this is our first condition. Now I want to make second condition. So for making second condition, we will use ellipse, and remaining everything will be same, like square brackets dollar marks greater than equal to 80. Like if the user marks are greater than or equal to 80, mean greater than 80 from 80 to 89, because if user marks are 90, then it automatically execute this command and it will be get a plus. But if user marks are in the list of 80 to 89, then it will be echo I don't know it's a or b. I will simply type b grade. So here and sorry, not you can directly type echo. After else you need to write then you can say echo b. And same I am going to make one more condition, ellipse dollar marks greater or equal to 60, then he will be echo C grade. And if like you can see, I'll make like if marks are greater than 90, then A. If marks are greater than 80, then B. If marks are greater than 60, it means if the user marks are between 60 to 79, then he will be get C. And here I'll be get if ellipse marks dollar sign marks greater than equal to 40, then echo D grade. But else if user marks are greater than equal to 40, then it will be get D grade. Else if the marks are less than 40, then will be simple echo congrats. I don't know spellings. Congrats. You can fix it later. You are fail. So it's enough. So I think our code is still safe. It will be not work because we miss one thing here. I forgot to add closing tag of ours. So our closing tag is F5. So our condition is closed now. So let me clear. And now if I write dash 08 ellipse.sh, you can see it will be asked for. Why it is not asking? I think I made something mistake here. So it is basically error with our I think I misspelled one thing. Just let me check. Vim 08. Okay, actually there is minus p, not a. I'm sorry, my mistake. It is minus p, not minus a. WQ w save, and now if I write dash elif, enter, you can see it is asking for marks. If my marks are greater than 90, like I am typing 95, oh sorry, my number was of 95, enter, you can see it print A plus. But if my marks are greater than 80, mean 85, then it will print B grade. And if my marks are 65, then you can see it is printing D grade, and it is giving us one error also on line number 11. Let me check. So you can see the error was we forgot to add space. You can see after the 60 we forgot to add space here. So as I mentioned, spaces are necessary. Space sorry, here. So no, it's okay, there is no error. Save, and if again I write, and if I type 65, and you can see it simply prints C grade. Now I'm getting C grade, and it's all right. And if my marks are less than 60, like my marks are 55, then I'm getting D grade. Even if my marks are 40, still I am getting D grade. But if my marks less than 40, mean 39, I am getting congrats, you are failed. So these are the elif conditions. I hope you guys clear how you can use elif conditions as well also. Alright, so the next thing we have is logical operators. So basically logical are the operators. We have AND operator, OR operator, and NOT operator. So we can use them for multiple purpose. Like we have three types of operators: AND, OR, and NOT. And I'm assuming if you are student, might be possible you already read about this operator in physics or computer, might be possible. So but okay, let's carry on. We have three types of operator: AND, OR, and NOT operator. So all of these operators has their own use. So but mostly NOT operator is not used in bash scripting mostly, but it can also be used. So we have the AND or NOT operator. So let me check the what is the use case of there, and after that I will symbols which you can use for logical operators. So we have AND. So for AND we use this sign, 2-time AND sign. So basically this is used as an AND operator in bash. You can say shell scripting or bash scripting, both are the same things. Shell scripting. So for AND you can use this symbol, AND operator. So for OR you need to write pipe sign 2 times. So this will be our OR operator. And for NOT operator you need to write exclamation sign. So these are basically our signs: AND operator, OR operator, and NOT operator. So what is the use case of them? So let's talk about it. So basically we will be use them in conditional statements. Like you can see as we write our conditions here, let me show you. Okay, so you can see we write conditions here. So for comparing two conditions we add some logical operators here, like it also using for comparing here. So I'll give you, like I'll explain everything, don't worry, like how you can use this. But before understanding this condition, like it will be helps you us to add multiple condition in a single if tab. Like how multiple condition, like if I write if condition marks greater than 40, and I want to add one more condition, like my second condition will be if marks greater than 40, and if marks let's think about any condition which you can make. Okay, let's change our condition, like it's not about mark. I will type if user age, like as let's suppose there is one person, and if age greater than 18, and my second condition is country is country equal to Pakistan, PK, just short from PK, then we will be print yes, you can vote, like he can give votes. Else if the user age is less than 18 or if he is not living in Pakistan, then we will be print you can't vote. So here in if condition we have two requirements. Our first requirement is user must be over 18, like he must be an 18-year-old, and our second condition is he must be an Pakistani resident. So if both are conditions true, then it we will print yes you can vote. And if one of condition like if the conditions are not, like if he is less than 18 mean he is 16, then he can't vote, or he is not from Pakistan, then he could also not vote. So we want two type condition, like two conditions here in our if tab. Normally we work with one condition, but this time we need two conditions. So for handling two conditions we need to use our logic operator. So like we can't directly write conditions like here. In between both of this condition we need to use our logical operator. This operator will be AND operator, might be possible it will be OR operator, and might be possible it will be NOT operator. So between two conditions the operator which we are going to use will be logical operators. Clear? So it's depend on our usage, like where it's totally depend on according to our requirement, like we need to use AND operator or we need to use OR operator or we need to NOT operator. Like there are total 3 operators and it will be totally depend, like we can use one operator here, even we can use AND, even we can use OR, even total 3 operators and it will be totally depend, like we can use one operator here, even we can use AND, even we can use OR, even we can use NOT, but it totally depending on us which according to our condition types. So let me explain you in a little bit more clear way. So AND operator basically called when both conditions are true, then AND operator will be called out to be true. And what I mean, like if you want if user age is greater than 18, this condition also need to true and this condition also need to true, like country equal to Pakistan, then this block will be run. In this case we need to use AND operator. But if you want if user 80 like if user age is greater than 18, even he is not in Pakistan, then he can also vote. Like even if one condition is true, like in between those two conditions, if even one condition true and then this block will be run, then you can use OR operator. Let's skip a NOT operator as for this, still we don't need this. So first of all take a more clear look, like for let's suppose we have two conditions. I want to explain a little bit more easy way. So let's suppose for example, imagine static sign equal to like AND operator equal to static mean multiply by sign, and OR operator equal to plus sign. For example plus. For example, let's imagine. So and also imagine true equal to 1 and false equal to 0. Let's suppose like let's imagine these things are not true. I just want to clear the concept of and OR operators. Alright, so let's think here, if age greater than 18, then we have condition like for example if user age is let's suppose user type age 40, so 40 greater than 18, yes, condition true. So when this condition true, let's suppose there is 1, like since I said true equal to 1, so let's suppose there is 1, so I change with 1, so it's been condition true. And second, if user country is also Pakistan, then it will be also 1 because both are true. So let's suppose, and the operator we use between them is AND operator. So 1 basically mean I hope you guys clear what I mean to say. 1 basically mean true, this one also basically mean true because our both conditions are true, and AND operator mean static. So if you multiply 1 equal to 1, so it's what it's mean. So it's mean कि it's returning us 1 inside. So it's mean our 1 equal to, as we mentioned, 1 equal to true. So it's mean this condition will be become true. Like if the data, like if both condition is true, like and I will use AND operator here. If both of these condition true, then the AND operator will be return this true, like will be return this condition as true, and then this block will be run. But if any one of condition become false, for example if user age is not 18, it is 15, so 15 greater than 18, age become false. So when age become false, it becomes 0, so our first value will be 0. Then we have AND operator equal to static sign, and after country equal to PK. So let's suppose user country is PK, this condition is true, but his age is smaller than, like age is 15, so it's false. So now we have 0 multiply 1, 0 standing for false, statics are for AND operator and 1 for true. So 0 multiplied by 1 equal to 0. So 0 equal to false. So this means this condition it's returning 0 and 0 equal to false. So this means this condition become false. Then else block will be simply run. You can't vote. So this is the benefit of AND operator. Even if one condition become false, it will be return whole statement as in false. Then it will be not execute this code and it will be simply run out this. You can't vote. Simply if this condition become true, age greater than 80, yes my age is 22, let's suppose for example, and then AND will be steric sign like AND operator, and country is not my PK. For example, my country is India or something else. Then this condition is not true, this condition becomes 0 and this condition is true and it will become 1. So 1 multiplied by 0 equal to 0. So overall it will be say 0. So 0 equal to false. So it will be count the whole condition as false and simply run the else. Like this is the beauty of AND operator. Even one condition become false, it will be return the whole statement like whole condition as in false and simply run the else block. So I hope you guys clear what is AND operator. So let's talk about OR operator. So OR operator is basically, I said let's suppose OR equal to 1. So OR is type of operator, like if even one condition become true, it will be execute this code. Like if even like in both conditions, even one of the condition become true and other one is false, still it will be written true. Let's suppose how you can do. So for OR operator I will use this sign. So here my age, for example, my age greater than 18, my age is 22. So 22 greater than 18, 8 become true. So true equal to 1. After that we are using OR operator, OR equal to plus. We imagine it's not right, we're just imagining this thing. Plus our country, let's suppose my country is not PK. So this condition become false, so it will be 0. But if you add 1 plus 0 equal to 1, so it returning 1. 1 mean our condition is true. So this code will be written as a true and it will be simply print yes you can vote. Even if you are not Pakistani but you are 18 plus, you can vote. So this is for OR operator. So I hope you guys clear what is AND operator and what is OR operator. In AND condition, both condition needs to be true, and in OR operator, even if one condition become true, the code will be executed as in true. So let do this. So here I am going to use touch. I'm just going to copy paste, like I'm just going to copy this code of this file into new file. So far I am use cp 082. I create a new file by the name of 09 logic.sh. So what will cp command will be do? It will be copy paste all the code from this file to this. So hit enter. So if I type ls, you can see our new file has been created by the name of logic.sh.com. And if I open it with my vim 09, enter, and you can see we already have code because I simply copy paste the file, copy paste our old file. So this is you can also use do this thing with the help of cp command. I'm just going to remove it. I don't need all this code. I just need one condition here because I want to make it little bit easy. Okay, so you can see first we are getting input. Actually also remove this fi. Okay, so here first of all I will be trying enter your age. Like my first condition is enter your age, and I'll declare variable by the name of age as well also. Second thing, I am taking from user read -p, enter your country. I'll also want to give hint user like pk. This is hint, it's not compulsory, you can add if you want. And I'll declare variable by the name of country as well. So now we are taking two things, age and country. So let's make a condition if this space $sign age minus greater than equal to 18. Like if user age is greater than equal to 18, this will be our first condition. Now we need to write second condition. So our logic is like user can only vote if he is Pakistani and his age is over 18, then he can vote. I want both condition trues. So for this I will use AND operator. I will just simply type AND. So this will be our AND operator. Here I need to write new space, and here I will be type country. So for this I will type $COUND country. For country you can't use this operator like -g. For country you need to use this operator equal signs, and here I will type pk if country equal to pk. uh, then I will be print echo you can vote. Else, like else mean if even one condition become false, if user is not over 18 and if user is not Pakistani, if even one condition become false, we will be simply return echo you can't vote. So I hope sorry, not this. Okay, so I hope you guys clear what I mean to say. After that I will just close my if block by simply writing F5. Okay, so let's save this and let's test this. I'll use bash 09, not 08. Enter, enter your age is 12, country is PK, enter, and you can see it simply print you can't vote. But if I write age is 19, country is PK, enter, and it printing you can vote. So you can see even if our age is not 18 but we are Pakistani, but still it's printing you can't vote because you are underage. But here I am plus 18, I am from Pakistan and I can vote. So this is the basically how you can see we add multiple condition. We need to but if you add OR operator here, so what OR operator will be do, even your one condition become true, it will be allow you can vote. For example, I will show you. No, if I again 10, no, you can see we use OR operator. So I say I am 7-year-old and you are 8 as are you Pakistani? I am, yes, I am Pakistani PK. Enter. You can see saying you can vote. Even my age is just 17, but still he is allowing me to vote. But here again I said my age is 19, but I am not Pakistani, I am in India. For example, I am writing IN, enter. You can see he can sing you can vote because you are over 18, even you are Pakistani or not, it's not better. So but if our both condition become false, then it will be not allow us to vote. Like my age is 5, this condition false, and I am not Pakistani. My age is like our first condition also become false and our second condition also is false. But this time if I write, he can say still he is saying you can't vote. And why it's saying that? I think we miss anything here. It need to give me, I think we do any wrong step here. He need to give us error because our both conditions are not good. PK, let me see what's the wrong here. What the problem? Okay, I think I made one mistake here. The mistake is that when we are using logical operators like AND operator and NOT operator, first thing you need to remember, when you are comparing with string value, you need to add this equal sign like then, and if you are comparing with number, then you need to write it in this form. But there is one more thing, you need to add a double square brackets. Like here you can see I add single square brackets, here single square bracket, and this is also in single square bracket, but we need to write it into double square bracket. I'll make one more bracket and this will be closing, and here it will be opening bracket and closing, like this type. We need to write a double square brackets. I think no, it will be work fine. No, if I write age is 5, I am not, I am Indian, yes, still it's saying you can vote. Let me think what's the problem. COU. Okay guys, I think I find the error. The error was quite easy. The error was only, you can see we write condition here like country equal to PK, but here we did not add spaces. Here you can see here in greater than equal to we add our white spaces. Okay, but here we forgot to add our white spaces here, so that's why it's not giving, and I am going to just add white spaces here. No, just save, and this time if I run, and you can see if I write age and country is in, you can see it is saying you can't vote because this time our both conditions are false. And it's take me, to be honest, it's take me almost 5 to 7 minutes to understand the problem. This is only because of these white spaces. So make sure you don't forget to add spaces. Okay, I think it's good and enough. Our basics of shell scriptings are complete. Still there is lot of things remaining, like switch cases, loops, and other things. Like we have for loop, like we have types of loop here na? Like for loop, then iterating values from files, then we have while loop. After we have one more type of loop, until loop, infinite loop, while loop. Like these are the basically types and experiments you can see. After that we have functions. You can make your own functions in bash scripting hours. After that you have argument passing. Like you have a lot of things in here. So I'll recommend you to, if your basics of your shell scriptings are clear, you can move on with the advancement of shell scriptings. But if you guys want me to upload a full video on shell scripting, like the advanced part of this, or basically the second part of this lecture with the advancement of shell scripting, hashtag leave a comment, hashtag leave a comment in comment section, or hashtag leave a comment below. What I need to say, you guys suggest me. So just do a comment in comment section. Obviously you can do comment in comment section, not in chat section. Okay, just guys, Allah Hafiz, bye bye, and I hope you guys like this video. Thank you for watching. Okay, Allah Hafiz. Alright, so push this code on GitHub, and you guys will also get the download link of these all files in video description. So let's push it on GitHub. For this I'll just simply use git status, git status, and still we need to initialize our repo git init, and our repo has been initialized. Git commit -m initial commit, enter. Okay, so I'll use git add, and after that if I use git status, git commit -m, okay, git add, git status, okay, clear. So let's push it on our repo, but before that we need to create our repo. So for this I will be use gh repo create by the name of shell scripting --public, because it will be our public repo. So okay, let's add git remote add region, https github.com/webco/shell scripting. Make sure spellings are okay, and let's add git push origin master. Let me check my branch first. Git branch, okay, it's master. Git push origin master, and here I my username, my password, and code has been pushed. And you guys can check our code repo has been public, but for confirmation I am going to check it. Just click on this link. So okay, link is opening, and you can see code has been pushed on GitHub, and obviously I will give the link of this code in description. You can simply download all the files here. And thank you for watching. And if you guys want me to make a complete video on Git and GitHub, how you can use branches, and how you can send pull requests to an open source project, so how you can use version controls using your Git, just do a comment. I'll definitely make a complete tutorial on Git and GitHub. So that's it for today's video. Thank you for watching. Okay, bye. Allah Hafiz. Bye bye.